because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught inside the 15. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. York able to send this one through, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Complete, it's Dodson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. In motion left goes Smith. Hurts sets up to throw it. He dumps it off to Barkley. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's got this down to the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have evened the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that will put them on top here in the third. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Here we go. At the 24-yard line. 11, Thomas.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 12.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. Eleven, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Burrow looking to pass. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Play action. It's Burrow. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Let's get set.
Burrow will throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. Second and 24.
11, 11. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Shreds him with, fights through, and now a crease. Still going, they can't stop him. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's second and a yard.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Burrow. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing,
here we go.
You'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Brown diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Here we go with Burrow. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Pass complete, Goddard. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here we go, 1st and goal. Back to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's get set.
To throw, Burrow. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. Here's 1st down.
Great.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got Smith here.
Finding space at the 40. And great running after the catch. Turns that into a really big gain. That's the good news, but keep in mind here, the clock running. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
Escapes the defender.
And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away.
Oh, some strong running.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go. 11 MT, take. 11 behind.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. That one goes for 30 yards. Offensively, back-to-back really nice plays. This defense, they've got 2 timeouts, maybe should burn one.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays, to me, anything over 10 yards, I don't care if it's a run or a pass, I count it as an explosive play. That sets your defense back on its heels. A timeout here would be a good idea and try to get themselves settled because we're in OT. This is big time.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. 12. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11. 11 Thomas. 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
But they're certainly not shied away from throwing the football. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
They'll give it here to Brown. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. York now for the extra point.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers, and see what happens. Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing is Hurts.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he would get to the sideline here, but that, a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4. Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. And he will hustle out of bounds. That stops the clock. But, boy, that's just a very minimal gain. And also, keep in mind, it's 4th down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. 11. 12. 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That's complete to Chase.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down. One overtime. How about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment.
Score still tied.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. God.
Here's Burrow. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught by Brown. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field
11.
despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 11. God.
Now Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to wind up with a 1st down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there. They try and run forward here with Brown. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
So it's the Bengals who come away with a win. And the man leading the way was their quarterback, CD. That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, this was a clinic in how to throw the football. Somehow, he wound up with only 2 touchdown passes despite throwing for over 400 yards. But his impact, it loomed large in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.